Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Roleplay Central. We're organized a little bit different this time because we got rid of our table. But
I did it.
in between setups right now. So forgive us if the audio is not the pristine quality you've been used to.
Pristine.
Just kidding. There never
That's
was
fine.
that. It never was the best quality. So today we don't really have much of a topic. We just want to talk about, like, there's some things in the news. I have like 2 things to talk about, but they're probably not going to take very long to do. One of the things that's like pretty new is the D&D Beyond numbers for the 2024 Players Handbook have come out, and apparently they said there's 3.6 million characters created. But I was watching this video of the character sheets, great YouTube channel. If you haven't heard of them, go check them out. But they were mentioning that like 3.6 million for how many people are subscribed to D&D Beyond, which is 19 million, is pretty bad.
Especially characters created.
I know, like,
It's basically 1 out of 19 people
I only really even
has
use
created
D&D
2024
Beyond
characters.
as a reference.
Yeah.
But
Well, like,
also,
it's
you
crazy.
have to think about it is,
I don't
I
even create
doubt
characters
that-
in it.
and I'm willing to bet that most of those are just people who've made multiple.
Yeah, because like that's
Characters, because
that's
they're
part of
playing
the fun
around
is
with
just
it
going on and
more.
making characters for no reason.
Yeah.
You know, maybe to use in future campaigns or whatever. But like, yeah, that just was weird to me. The other thing that's kind of different, or it's different, but and kind of older, is what Hasbro and Wizards are doing with D&D. So they made the announcement a while
What did
back.
they do?
They're going to be focusing more on branding this year as opposed to products. So that means less releases this year, first off. And I don't know how you guys feel about that. Is that worth it?
I wasn't gonna. I mean, I don't usually plan on buying any of the books until I see them anyway. So it's like I wasn't anticipating anything.
I think the only other thing
like,
other than the
nothing's
monster
exciting
manual,
me about it.
Right.
yeah, the only thing other than the monster manual that I know of so far, aside from maybe some one-shot books, is the Book of Dragons that they're gonna make. Other than that, I don't think there's anything else releasing for D&D this year. And we're already in January. It's like we still have a full 12 months to go. And
Next month,
there's only one release.
Next month, the monster manual's coming.
Yeah.
I'm assuming by branding you mean like
So
merch, right?
what I also wrote down is like they're going to focus on things like adding in third-party content in the D&D Beyond, so like additional people's homebrew, stuff like that, and getting D&D into collaborating space with different industries.
It's
So
always
that
funny.
means
It's always funny when they add classes on there, like new classes, right? That have been out for years, but they're just barely on D&D Beyond. And like as soon as they come out on D&D Beyond, like everybody's pretending like they're brand new.
Right.
Right. I've owned
Yeah.
this PDF for 5 years. What are you talking?
yeah.
You know what
Yeah.
I mean? That's crazy.
The Blood Hunter? I just saw it.
I know.
You think everything's new because you just saw it? Yeah.
I know.
Surprise, surprise.
Yeah, but like they're talking about going into different industries and stuff. So you know, like Magic, how they're bringing all of these different licenses and IPs into it, right? They want to do similar things with D&D. Good or bad idea? I don't know.
Well, they've already brought
I mean,
some
if they're doing
IPs
more
into it.
like
Like they brought Rick and
one-shots
Morty
and
into
stuff
it.
like that.
They brought like Rick and Morty into
Yeah.
it, which worked.
I mean, I guess if they're doing
Right.
more like one
So,
shots
I mean,
or
It can work.
campaign books
And
stuff
also-
like that.
It can work.
It's also both ways though. They're bringing stuff into D&D and bringing D&D to other places. Like they're putting D&D into different video games and and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know?
Which
Like Vecna was on I can't remember what the game was. He was a boss in one of the I can't remember. I'm sure anyone
I have
that
no
knows will say in the comments, but Vecna was a boss in some video game that either is coming out or is just barely released. But like they're doing stuff like that. So that's my news and all that I know so far.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys know
Well,
anything new.
No, I mean they've been releasing more monster videos.
Yeah.
Right.
Like there was one scheduled. I don't know if it happened today for Faye.
Uh-huh.
And I know they talked about dragons,
But
which, by the way, I'm just going to say this right now: the dragons actually, how they did the spell casting, I'm a fan of, because we were talking about in the reaction to them in the monster manual when we were watching that video. I wasn't sure how the spell casting was going to work, but they don't give them spell slots; they just give them uses per day type of things.
Yeah,
and that's perfect. If they had spell slots, I was going to freak. Turn them into player characters.
I don't care. I wasn't going to buy the book anyways.
Yeah,
I honestly, there are better monster books out there that work.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
That is true.
You know, and I mean, they say 80 new stat blocks, but then at the same time, they say they're adding like new gendered stat blocks and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Right. So how many of the 80 are just new genders?
Right. Yeah. So
because,
like we know
we can expect maybe like 50 actual new stat blocks. And that's just a guess, but I mean, how many different gendered stat blocks are you looking at? Because they are adding.
Are they going to make women weaker then?
No, they're just literally making. No, the only point of it is to make the opposite gender
and stuff. But
yeah, it's just like the same stat block, but with a different appendage.
That's legit. All they're doing is they're just saying this is a female and this one's a male. It's like who cares?
Yeah,
you can do that on your own.
How many of the new, how much of the weight? Like that's just huge. That's a huge amount of wasted space. What I'm saying.
Yeah.
Is because like any DM can just say this monster has different parts than that monster, right? They don't actually need a book stat block
like
for
incubus and succubus and stuff like that.
They actually
different versions of each.
Right.
Like
so now incubus and succubus are both basically so they transport.
They're just doing this and
silly.
Yeah,
they're making it overly complex for no reason. Whereas you could have done that in the first place.
Male dryads, right? Yeah. Like we got female satyrs. I didn't even know if satyrs before weren't also female. I didn't even. Was that a thing?
I have no idea.
Because they were excited about the female satyrs.
It might be something related to Greek mythology that I don't know, but
yeah.
But yeah, I'm just like a lot of that's just going to be wasted space.
Yeah. Like think of how many more monsters they could have put in there if they had not done that.
Yeah, actually
at least another handful of like 10
you
to
could
20.
have actually put new stat blocks.
Honestly, I mean, in every single game of D&D that I've played, I've never asked the DM, is this a male or a female?
Yeah. You go based off of their description. Like,
yeah, like, seriously. Like, I've never had anybody be like, oh yeah,
I know.
Is this a male or a female monster?
Yeah, that the point.
The thing I roll a nature check and see
the only things that you'd even the only things that
you must investigate.
Yeah.
Does it have a penis?
The job as a DM though, like that's part of the job of being a DM is you have to describe the characters that they're seeing. Well, it's like you would just say that in the beginning. You don't need to. You don't need to have a stat block to tell you.
That's the thing.
Like, or people can figure it out. Like,
it's like if the DM wants it to have a different appendage, it can have it.
Yeah.
There it is.
Yep.
Anyways.
But yeah.
No, that's just stupid. In my
it's
opinion.
pointless.
I mean,
yeah. You know.
So there is.
They're monsters. They're made up, mythical. You know, whatever.
Yeah.
Why would it matter?
Yeah, exactly. Why would you need a separate stat block? Like I don't even like you don't even need two separate stat blocks for humans. Right? They have the commoner stat block that's supposed to just both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But now, like, is one of the 80 new subclasses a new female commoner?
Or both?
I don't know.
At the same time?
Yeah, I'm outraged we don't have an intersex commoner.
Don't get them started. Don't do it.
Where's my trans commoner?
The next book they're going to release is just everything's every gender.
We need mechanics for gender.
Anyways.
mechanics for.
Tangent aside, I guess we'll move on to what we're what the main meat and potatoes of this is going to be. Yeah, just creating more magic items.
Yep.
We probably won't make that many, but we'll get a decent head start on our overall list. We have like how many? Like 50?
We're getting
40 or 50 so far.
We're getting there. We're not there yet.
Yeah, and once we have enough, we'll release a full thing, and allow you guys to have them.
Mm-hmm.
You can always go back to the other episodes though and listen to them until you find one that you like as well.
I don't think we've said all of them that we have though.
No.
Yeah.
I still need to flush out those stabs.
Oh yeah, he had a bunch of ideas for stuff.
Yeah. I have that mace still on my phone.
Okay.
I need to redo those.
Mace you can take apart and use.
Okay, so
I wish that was a thing they did. Like make every part of the weapon useful. Like you can disassemble it and use every part of it, like a spear.
I know you have a D1. Do you have a D6 also?
Yeah.
I thought you had a D6 in that.
Oh, I do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All
Okay.
right, John, roll a D6. This is a little bit more simplistic than we've done before.
Number 2.
Yeah,
And we're gonna rely on everyone. We're gonna rely on this the audio of this episode to be able to keep track of them. That one's the ones column.
45.
Okay. Glass globe. Now,
I already have an idea. Could we go like
I'm
a crystal orb?
I'm gonna give you a random prompt.
Okay. A scrying orb that does weird stuff.
Sorcery. It does magic. What?
15.
15. Okay, I'll roll on the magical effects. Okay, 15 is alters things put inside it.
Oh,
Okay.
how does that
So
work?
it's like
A glass orb? You
So
can
it's like alchemy.
Maybe it's like a
kind of-
prison
like it's an alchemist.
It's or whatever.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
yeah. Maybe it shifts it into an alternate dimension or something like that. You know. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like an extra dimensional space. Whatever you put in it.
Or like maybe it has a chance to capture somebody inside the
Pokeball.
we just made the master ball. We can capture all the
They can't
Pokemon.
escape.
Yeah.
They just try. It's fine.
Is
Okay.
that how you'd actually make the Pokeball in D&D? Is just like some weird thing that you can just put stuff in. You can't leave.
I'm pretty sure there's actually.
Or would you?
I'm
Would the creature have some sort of save to be able to
honestly I'm
escape it?
pretty positive that there's a homebrew for Pokemon
There probably
because there's actually a
is.
podcast on Spotify called, but they do a Pokemon themed D&D.
Yeah,
So
like,
they have
I'm just
Pokeballs
thinking
and-
like when you first catch a Pokemon, at least on the show, I'm thinking they throw the Pokeball at it and either bounces off or it captures it, and then
Hey,
they just
John.
come right back out because they don't want to be.
Roll a
in it.
D100.
72.
72. A sack. Painters today.
All right,
Okay.
see how different this is going to be from the bag of holding.
Dangers.
Day of Dangers.
What did you roll, John?
93.
Okay, 93.
Day of Dangers sack.
Okay. Dangerous sack. 93, you said?
Yep.
Protects the wearer from bearer. Protects the wearer or bearer from a specific type of damage or danger.
From bears. Protects the wearer from bears. Maybe
So a day of
maybe
danger-
the dangerous
Well, I mean,
part of
maybe
it
it
is that
works.
it can be a mimic at some
Well, I
point.
mean, it could like be protective, and it said a day of danger. Like, what if it like has an activated ability? It works for 24 hours,
Hmm.
and then it has a reach But what kind of danger does it protect them from? Bears? Just beasts in general?
Yeah, we could do beasts. That'd be cool. The bag that you just put over your head and it protects you from beasts.
Maybe it's just like TGM, right? Where like you're just completely invulnerable while you're in the bag.
It's like Scarecrow, how he has just a potato sack over his head, and everyone's afraid of him.
You just put a giant burlap sack on you, and you're completely immune from damage for 24 hours. But you obviously can't use weapons. You can't act outside the bag.
Love it.
Okay, that works. Okay, another D100.
32.
32. A dagger.
And 22.
Okay, this one I'm actually full because we don't have dead weapons. So, waiting for the medicine. That doesn't make sense. Catapult.
A dagger that you stab yourself to heal you
Yeah,
with.
it's just a dagger with a
catapult?
super long range.
Well, what if you cast catapult?
Yeah,
Dagger?
it's a dagger.
But you
It's a
have
dagger
to
that you
use
can,
the dagger.
dagger that you can use catapult.
You
with.
have
Yeah,
to
the
use it
catapult
as
spell.
what you throw.
Yeah, the catapult spell.
For catapult.
This catapult spell basically does it. Yeah, that's true. That would work.
A cat dagger. Cool. I like it.
Okay.
I also
Alright.
think it'd be fun, like I was saying earlier, just to make a dagger that you have to stab yourself to heal. Like when you stab yourself, you heal.
Yeah.
You cause an injury, but you
What?
still heal.
What's
Yeah.
the next number?
57.
57. A mace. Once again, we don't have. When we do weapons, I don't have a secondary table. So I'm just gonna.
Well, that's fine. We got our
Okay.
imaginations.
Courier. That doesn't make sense. Maybe it's a courier that's carrying it.
It's a mace courier.
Okay.
It's amazing.
Florist.
That allows you to
Doesn't
summon
work.
it.
Mirage. Mirage
Here,
is a good
hold
one.
this for me.
Yeah, that's how they do it in Skyrim. So we could use courier and we could use Mirage.
You get a free follower.
What
It's a
if
mace
you-
that gives you a
like,
free
what the-
follower.
It's amazing you can summon a courier.
Oh yeah, that's true.
That's all.
And all he's there for is
Okay.
He doesn't do anything
Okay.
else
Okay.
except for run to the
Yeah.
next town or
Yeah.
something.
Okay.
And then
So
continue
obviously
on
he has a
around.
range,
Yeah.
essentially.
He can do
Yeah.
two
Okay.
things. He can hold that specific mace.
Summon him
So-
so that we can give him
Or-
For some,
here, go deliver this.
so for some reason, the mace summons.
Alright.
What if it's a random courier?
And I also got Mirage. So I mean that could apply to the mace as well. Like what if the mace has like a blur effect on it?
What if
Yeah.
it's a
So-
little bit of a...
So you have a so they have disadvantage on
Whoever's holding it has that duplicate spell that Chester Critical Role
I
had.
think it'd be fun if it pulled a courier at random from anywhere on the continent.
Oh yeah. So, and they just have to deliver what they're yeah.
They are now bound to deliver something you want.
Yeah.
Here, deliver
Okay.
this for me. It's
Okay.
like, wait.
I was just
Where
about
am
to
I?
give them their letter.
Okay, that works.
And at that point, he doesn't
think-
know where he's at or anything. And he's just like,
He's just about to give someone
How
a
am I
letter, and then
gonna-
he just disappears.
how am I
No, I
gonna?
think that works.
How am I gonna deliver
Um,
this? I don't know this area.
For anybody wondering, I'm using the Tome of Adventure Design, and I'm just using the random prompts on the sides of the things to get random.
Yep. The toad's super useful. We got
Yeah.
the two other ones coming soon,
Yes.
like you were saying earlier.
The Tome of World Building and the Nomicon are both. Well, they finished kickstarting, right? So
Yeah.
they're probably expecting it, but I don't know.
Yeah, hopefully this year they'll be coming.
Some they're during like the boss fight or something.
That's your service.
Just at random, you're just like, hey,
Okay.
you try to convince him to fight
and
with
then
you.
You carry that thing away from here. Yes, sir. Goes up,
Yeah.
That
smack him out
that
of the.
would actually be really funny. Is if you could summon a courier and you just tell it to deliver
It's-
one item.
Yeah,
And it could be
has to
any
deliver.
item.
Yeah, it can.
And it has to
The
deliver.
courier gains the power to lift any amount of weight. Any.
Okay.
So
You wanna-
take that dinosaur away from
wanna
us. We don't
roll
like it. He
He's,
just picks him up and just walks
God.
away.
he's invulnerable and immortal for the time, for the duration until he delivers whatever he's
Yes.
supposed
And then when he's done, he wakes up in bed and thinks it's a
Okay,
nightmare
what is it?
or something.
to. 77.
77.
That'd be really funny. Also pretty broken.
Scissors.
Yeah.
Scissors.
Scissors.
Okay.
You'd,
47.
going back to that courier idea, you'd have to make that a recharge effect because that'd
Yeah.
just be way too OP if you just could do it all the time.
An asteroid.
Once a week.
Or roll a
Because that's how
D20 and it travels
that's-
on like 20s.
It's just a once a
Hold
week
on.
thing.
Drains Constitution. Okay. That could work.
So what's the item again?
Scissors.
Scissors.
That
Drains Constitution.
I think we just go literal with that. Like, they're magic scissors that, like, if they deal damage, they drain Constitution by like 2 or by a D4 or something.
Mhm.
Just like how shadows drain strength.
That's cool.
You know, that's pretty basic.
Yeah.
I don't know what you call it. We'll have to come up with names later.
Scissors.
2.
Put dots
Okay,
in between
2.
every single letter.
Yeah.
Make it seem like it stands for something.
Okay. Armor. What kind of armor is it, Shyler?
It's
What type? What type? Like what?
It's chainmail.
Okay. John, what's your roll?
70.
70?
Yes, sir.
Just go on this table right here. Of volubility.
What the heck does that mean?
What is volubility?
Volubility?
I don't know. Look it
Hold
up.
on. Hold on.
Look
I
it
got
up.
it.
Hold on. All three of us look it up.
Who can get it first?
And it's spelled VOLUBILIT.
The quality of talking fluently, readily, or incessantly. Talkativeness.
So,
The quality of talking fluent.
okay.
Maybe it just gives you like a charisma bonus.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you just become a smooth talker.
Okay. We want another prompt. To
What
add
was
to
the
this?
item? What was the item though?
Chainmail.
Chainmail, right? Yeah. Yeah, you put it on and you just become a fast talker or a smooth talker. Yeah, doing the whole charisma thing might be better. Might be more
Jeez.
balanced that way.
1.
One.
Actual 1. Now we got to roll an actual 100.
An
Right.
anklet.
100.
Roll a D100. 100? Let me just go with 100.
100.
Anklet
Turn
of
the dice.
willpower.
100.
Yeah, let's
Anklet of
pull
willpower.
a random prompt to also add to this. Melts away.
It melts away.
So it's just a one-time effect. Gives you a boost for a while, and then it just melts.
What would willpower be essentially?
And because it's a one-time
would
effect,
that be like
because it's a one-time, like wisdom, because it's a one-time effect, it can be pretty powerful. It's like only use it once. It just melts.
Or it just has a single charge of.
Then it
Some
melts,
sort
and
of-
it ends up somewhere else random than somebody else.
maybe you roll a d20 and you add that number to all checks related to wisdom. That'd be fun. Adding 20 to everything if you happen to roll a natural 20. All wisdom checks, wisdom stuff.
Okay.
I have to think about that one for a little bit.
Okay, what do we got, John?
6.
6. Rolling all low numbers. Okay.
Which is a-okay.
A ball.
A ball
32.
Of knowing.
the
Okay,
ball of
I'm
knowing.
gonna roll one. I'm gonna get one more prompt. Residual effects. A dentist.
A ball of knowing a dentist that knows where to find the nearest dentist.
No, a ball of knowing that like it literally like dental work, like you know how to work on teeth.
Yeah, it just gives you a skill.
While you're holding the ball, you're a dentist.
Yeah.
No, I don't know.
I like that though. Like you could have multiple of those in a world. Like you just have balls of knowing, and you just whenever you pick one up, you just know whatever it's
you like expertise in a certain knowledge.
Yeah. What if it's just What if it's like a tennis ball?
Autism.
And whenever you play with like a dog or some other animal, like playing fetch with them or something, you maybe have a specific animal.
Yeah, I don't know.
That
or the animal becomes
intelligent. Intelligent enough to maybe speak with you, basically. So
yeah.
Well, it has the ball.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, John.
It's about to explain something really important, and then it drops the ball, and then you don't understand what it's saying.
98. That's a big number.
I think there should be another item that is kind of like that. That spell that allows you to ask the dead questions.
I'm just gonna go to 2 random prompts, John, on this one.
Okay.
We don't really have probably one in here. Able for it. But a characteristic of an ape.
Any characteristic of an ape?
A characteristic. Ape.
Long arms.
Very, very violent.
Maybe it literally mutates people. Like gives them ape like.
You can point it at somebody and it makes their arms really long.
Yeah.
They become orangutans.
But it's a permanent effect.
Yes.
Only a wish spell can get rid of that.
It allows them. It allows them to do melee at 10 feet.
Extends the reach by 5 feet. An entire town of just long arm people.
I could also go. I could also do.
Everyone drags their arms behind them,
but they got 5 feet of extra.
Do you have enough for that one, or do you think I should do some more prompts?
I think it'd be really funny, honestly.
Everyone travel like in the Donkey Kong Nintendo 64 game. Everyone travels by helicopter arms.
And 66 for our next time.
How many more are we doing? 66.
Let's do a couple more.
Yeah, a couple more.
We can call it good.
Poultice. Yeah. Poultice is potion.
Sounds about right.
You might want to look up poultice. If you don't.
Poultice.
Only another.
Soft, moist mass of herbs, plants, or other substances that is spread on a cloth and applied to skin.
What did you roll, John?
43.
So it's more like a bandage type of a thing.
Poultice equation. Or we could read prompts.
Yeah,
Yellow mold.
That's what it looks like. It's yellow mold.
Outrageous hats.
Whoever it's applied to gets a random hat. And it must be worn while you have that on. You cannot take it off.
It's a cursed item.
I think I have curses here.
You just permanently have like a silly hat on your head.
Yeah.
That's so good.
You're in there like you're like trying to stop a war and you've got this silly hat on. No one can take you seriously.
It's one of those
Right.
stupid pizza hats that you used to see at Lagoon all the time.
Some little kids wearing a massive sombrero or something.
All right, roll us another one.
21.
Okay,
Or was that 27? I think I was 27. Sorry.
27. Cloak.
Loke.
47.
47.
47.
Glows,
47.
tightens, loosens, or provides some other warning when a particular item or type of creature is nearby. So it does like it thinks it's similar to sting. Right?
That'd be
So
cool.
it like tightens
Yeah.
up. It like tightens up when something
And you
happens.
said it was a robe?
Or it glows. It's a cloak.
Oh, cool.
Yes.
Yeah.
What type of creature? I'm looking right here. It says
Maybe you
Rakshasa.
just, maybe you could just
Rakshasa,
name-
yeah.
You go
let's do
devils.
that.
or maybe
something.
it just allows you to name.
When you
Attune
when
to
you
it or
equip
something?
When you attune to it,
attune
yeah.
to it, yeah, you choose a creature
Yeah, we
type
can do that.
Or an item.
or a specific
Yeah.
specific creature or creature type. Which one would you want? Would we like
Creature
severely
type.
limit
I
it
do
or like
creature type.
I would say tight.
okay, yeah, that works.
Mhm.
When you attune to it, you choose a creature
Oh.
type and you
So we kind of
are warned. It kind of slightly tightens when something like that enters.
No,
tightens
no.
around your neck.
It starts choking you out.
It chokes.
Okay, I get it. I get it.
It gets closer and
The
it
item-
starts going harder.
The item wasn't made right. It actually tightens the closer the person is. It tightens more. The item is dysfunctional.
Okay. And you can't take it off
You
unless
start.
unless you use a wish spell.
You're-
The
you
item is dysfunctional.
Your party knows you're getting close when you start. Start going crazy.
Can't breathe.
Okay.
You start falling on the ground.
All right.
Oh crap! He died again.
You disappear back in place and it just goes again.
All right. Go one more. Or we
Yeah,
do
let's
another
do
one. One more. Last one, folks.
We already did that.
Yep.
55.
55.
Just in case we need
Let's
it.
see. A locket.
69.
69.
LOL 69.
Nice.
Locket of Visions. You want me to read prompts?
Well, I'm already thinking like maybe that causes nightmares.
Long
and then,
mustache.
Like, long mustache.
Or what if it allows you to like
A moth.
gain information about
Like a hippie.
somebody or like the boss? You know?
What were you
Oh,
saying,
you're-
John?
Sorry.
Or what you know that one wish spell, or you know how I think it's with wish. You can ask to get information about the
Oh, the thing that
Yeah.
clerics have?
or whatever.
The
You mean like
Divine
divine
intervention?
intervention?
Maybe.
You might mean that. Yeah.
yeah, you can ask your god anything, and if you roll us within a certain range, then it answers.
Oh, there isn't there more of a isn't there one for through the wish spell?
No.
That
Well,
can
you can-
summon-
I don't know
You
much
can-
about the wish.
You can probably use wish to do a divine intervention.
but I don't think it's called
But-
divine intervention. I think it allows you to
It's-
gain information about
Let me
like
look up.
the actual game. Yeah.
Let me look up
You
ninth
could
level
mean legend
spells.
lore. You could mean scrying. Look up the text for wish.
I swear it's
I don't know
it's
if it's
a
that
part
for
of the
sure.
wish spell. There it is.
It could be. Text for. Wish.
Wish.
Go
This
ahead.
says it's ninth level conjuration. Wish is the mighty spell by immortal can cast by simply speaking aloud. You can alter the very foundations of reality in accord with your desires. The basic use of the spell is to duplicate any other spell of 8th level or lower. You don't need to meet requirements for the spell, including components. Alternatively, you can create one of the following effects. You can create an object. You can allow up to 20 creatures to see You can see to regain all hit points. You can grant up to 10 creatures resistance. Grant up to 10 creatures immunity. Do a single spell or other magical effect. And do a single recent event.
We might be talking about like scrying or something.
And a bunch of stuff on how you can implement it. I'm looking at 9th level spells, and there's astral projection, foresight, gate, imprisonment, mass heal, meteor swarm, power word kill. Where are we? I'm just seeing if any of these are what John's. But John might have something.
I can always pull more random things for this locket. Characteristic of the whale. Not a whale, the whale.
The whale.
Triangulation of magic. Gifting floor. Warehouse or storage room.
So it said it's a locket of visions.
Windstorm. Locket that lets you see the weather.
I think it'd be cool to have it be like, it causes you to have like nightmares or something, and then there's like a certain chance that the nightmare becomes real. Like you roll a d10, and on 8 or higher it becomes real. I don't know. What are you thinking, John?
That might be it.
Foresight? That's a 9th level. You have its description right there? That's probably seeing something coming. Okay.
The target can't be surprised and has advantage. Those checks and saving.
Interesting. Okay.
So,
Yeah, that's close enough. So we're saying it's a foresight amulet. We do.
Allows you to.
Maybe it's got some kind of gem in it that once you use it, it breaks the gem. So it essentially would have a charge at that point.
Because, you could associate charges with like. I mean, you could do that if you wanted to attach it to a quest.
Yeah.
Wanted to have too.
Yeah. Okay, well, I think that's it for this episode, everyone. Thanks for watching. Make sure to check out our website and the Patreon as well. And check out the DM's Guild store as well. We just released the pirate there. The updated version.
We released the
and
I said that at the beginning.
Yeah, we released the updated version of the pirate finally. And 2 new subclasses in addition to that are in the so there's 2 subclasses in addition to 2 more subclasses. So there's 4 new subclasses total for the pirates. So make sure you go and get a copy of that as soon as you can. And yeah, go to our website to see all the other stuff that we have, metagamespress.com. And like I said, the Patreon, we're putting up stuff every month, or at least trying to, for that. And what else do we got coming? Heroes and Hearts is coming. I promise you, it's coming very soon, or I'm almost done. And then the Kickstarter will be available, and everyone can be able to test it and all this stuff. So it's getting really close. But anything else from you guys? Okay. Well, thanks everyone for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next one.